All he's interested in is you paying to watch him fight.
Right.
Him collecting the check and then going back about doing his business. Now, if he tried to hide it and pretend to be something else, that would be different.
Back in the ring?
I think he got to right now because the money gone.
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
Team. I don't, I'm not really into hanging out with other celebrities. I've learned my lesson from that.
But you the
And 50 Cent did not hold back on a recent live stream with Stephen A. Smith when he heard that Floyd Mayweather pulled off a $42 million scheme looking for more money fame. He recently said that it was money that finally ruined their friendship, claiming Floyd came to him asking for financial help. 50 added that even though they were once tight, Mayweather endless requests for more cash caused their split.
Stop them from using TMT as their logo right now.
So you wouldn't do that because y'all cool again?
Yeah, I'm just not chasing it, but to be honest.
Just weeks before, he had shared an AI-made parody of a famous Rocky III scene, making fun of both Mayweather and Harlem rapper Jim Jones. Mayweather $42 million quickly became a point of worry. The issue is a report found that New York City property records showed no sign of any sale or ownership transfer for the buildings Mayweather said he bought. Even the New York City Housing Partnership, which handles these deals, confirmed they knew nothing about any sale involving Mayweather. If anything, Floyd had only purchased a small piece of the investment while the real ownership stayed with someone else. But according to the video Floyd posted, he made a bold claim that there were no partners involved.
Apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan, Business Insider reported that no such deal appears to have occurred. Floyd recently posted a video on Instagram claiming he bought 6 apartment buildings, stating that they are all his properties with no partners involved. However, Business Insider has contradicted these claims, stating that the ownership of the buildings remains.
This gap between Mayweather public statements and the missing proof led to more doubt about his property deal. If he had really bought those buildings, why was there no paperwork showing they belonged to him? The lack of clarity only added to the suspicion. Mayweather is someone who has built a career on showing off his money, but he stayed strangely quiet as questions grew over his claimed purchase. Some fans commenting under 50 Instagram post even joked that since Mayweather cannot read, he might have mixed up a contract for 62 units instead of Unit 62, which would only be a small part of the investment all along.
About real estate. Well, lately I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me.
Mayweather claim is not new. The boxer has a long habit of showing off his money on social media, often posting his fancy buys like luxury cars, watches, and homes. But 50 Cent has for a long time criticized Mayweather money habits, suggesting that the boxer cares more about looking rich than actually being rich. 4 years 50 has made fun of Mayweather for living a costly life while leaving behind a list of unpaid money problems.
All right, now Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and
Mayweather not answering these specific charges only made things worse. He has always been fast to reply to public complaints over the years, especially about his career and his showy way of living. So his quietness on this issue only made people more doubtful. Anytime Floyd Mayweather felt there were questions about his money, he always spoke up saying something like,
So the money's really gone?
Yeah, that's what you think. It's fight, get the money, spend the money, fight.
All that money?
It took been 2 years.
So is it just his overhead is so high on a day-to-day, month-to-month? Like
I don't even want to talk about it. Like with the lifestyle, that money's gone, trust me. Now it's like, you call him, he'll be at your local host.
Just another normal day relaxing in the EWB Rolls-Royce. For anyone who does not know what an EWB is, that means extended wheelbase Rolls-Royce.
Just another ordinary day, chilling in an EWB Rolls-Royce. For those that don't know what an EWB is, that's an extended wheelbase Rolls-Royce. I need the leg. I know I ain't that tall, about 5'8.5", some days 5'9", but it is what it is. Chilling, sitting right here watching. the Thriller in Manila, Ali versus Frazier documentary. Come check it out.
I know I am not that tall. About 5'8.5", some days 5'9", but that is how it is. Relaxing sitting right here watching the Thriller in Manila Ali versus Frazier documentary. Come take a look.
Money.
Because you're already invested.
Right, like when you're going to give me your half of the money back. But I ain't trying to press him because he just got out of jail, right? So it's like, let him cool his heels before you...
Was that in the millions?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you sitting there big, and I'm like, yo, so when... But see, the fighters are an asset in themselves. They are that talent, regardlessly. Right. You know, so I'm looking at him going, so there ain't no pressure there, but I'm saying, when is he going to say he wants to, you know, to give me the other half?
50 Cent has said clearly over the years that his split with Floyd Mayweather was not just about pride or different personalities. It was about money. He openly said their friendship fell apart when Mayweather, right after getting out of jail in 2012, refused to pay back money that 50 had put up to keep Mayweather promotions going. 50 said he gave a large amount of cash to cover business costs, expecting Floyd to pay him back once he was free. That payback never happened. According to 50, that is when things went bad. He did not just lose a friend. He understood he had put money into someone who did not take the business side of boxing seriously.
To stop them from using TMT as their logo right now. Because
Well, you wouldn't do that because y'all cool again.
Yeah, I'm just not chasing it. But to be honest with you, I incorporated TMT in Delaware while he was incarcerated. Because he didn't sign the paper doesn't mean the corporation isn't valid. So I could actually, technically it trademarks the term of it because his entire corporation is built up. So I could tell you, you can't have TMT socks. You can't have that TMT shirt you got on. He don't understand that because he's just not.
What makes this fight even sharper is that 50 has said he still owns rights tied to the money team, also known as TMT, the brand Mayweather built his post-boxing career around. In many interviews, 50 said that while Mayweather shows off TMT as his worldwide brand, certain trademarks and legal rights are actually held under 50 name. He claimed that when they first started TMT together, Floyd did not pay attention to the paperwork, so 50 handled the filings himself and kept the ownership. It is one of the quieter attacks, but one that hurts a lot, especially given Mayweather focus on his name and lasting image. I can stop them from using TMT.
Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to lose?
Nah,
What happened?
he didn't pay me. I wish you'd pay me.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You got it on you by any chance?
I have it in Nigerian money. I'll give you 10 million in Nigerian money. That's
Floyd Mayweather's recent Instagram post, where he called critics bitter, jealous, envious loser stalkers, has added more heat to talks about his money matters and whether his claims of wealth are real. While Mayweather presents himself as a self-made success going against common labels, several people in boxing have raised questions about how open his business deals really are. Logan Paul, who fought Mayweather in a big exhibition match in June 2021, has publicly said Mayweather did not pay him. Paul says he is owed around $5 million from that fight, a sum that he claims has stopped him from making large buys like a private jet.
Music producer DJ Khaled settled their case with the SEC. It says that investigators found Mayweather did not disclose he was paid by 3 cryptocurrency companies to promote investments through social media, including $100,000 from Sintra Tech. For that company, Mayweather tweeted telling followers to get Sintra's ICOs before they sell out. Khaled also allegedly did not disclose he was paid $50,000 from the same company. On social media,
even though Mayweather insists he paid Paul in full, the YouTuber turned boxer plans to file a lawsuit to get the money he says is owed. This disagreement brings doubt about Mayweather's money habits and raises questions about his available cash and his willingness to follow through on payment promises. Mayweather money issues go beyond boxing. In 2018, the Securities and Exchange Commission fined him more than $600,000 for not sharing that he received payments for promoting investments in digital currency deals. Specifically, Mayweather did not say he was paid $300,000 to promote 3 separate initial coin offerings, including one from Sintra, a company later charged with fraud. This event points to Mayweather's role in shady money promotions and hints at a habit of putting his own gain ahead of honesty.
Mayweather has made a lot of money in his career. It appears he also owes a lot of money too. The boxer apparently owes $22.2 million in taxes from 2015. According to ESPN, the tax balance was unpaid as recently as March 6th of this year. Meanwhile, on Facebook he shared, "Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear." He added, "Uncle Sam received $26 million from me in 2015.
Tax problems have also followed Mayweather money story. In 2017, records showed he owed the IRS more than $22.2 million in unpaid taxes. From 2015, the same year, he made about $200 million from his fight with Manny Pacquiao. Mayweather asked the U.S. tax court, saying that most of his assets were not in cash, and requested to pay his debt over time. But the IRS turned down that request, showing worries about his ability to handle his money properly.
You say a man doesn't pay you, it's a big deal. Because you are now calling that other man's integrity into question. If you do that publicly, oh my goodness. If a man, particularly one who brags about his wealth, is not paying his bills, it's a big deal. And
Strong critics inside the boxing world have not held back from asking about Mayweather money honesty. Former UFC fighter Chael Sonnen warned that Mayweather not paying Logan Paul could bring federal agencies like the FBI into the picture. Sonnen remarks suggest that Mayweather money fights are not just about public image, but could also lead to legal trouble.
Good, training hard. Did Floyd not take out his own jets?
Floyd's got 3.
Oh, yeah,
So Floyd's got the money he got, and he got
tax problems. That's what he's got. Oh, no.
That's Lord.
And I just thought that is all Paul was doing. Conor McGregor, who fought Mayweather in a 2017 boxing match, has also spoken about the boxer money situation. McGregor said that Mayweather returned to the ring came from needing money, not from a real wish to fight. He pointed to Mayweather's large tax debts as proof that the boxer had to make money to pay what he owed.
You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate.
Adding to the debate, Mayweather's showy way of living still grabs attention. During the 2024 Super Bowl weekend in Las Vegas, he reportedly spent over $1 million on a fancy suite at Allegiant Stadium and made big buys, including a large bet on the game. While such displays of wealth fit with his public image, they also raise questions about his money choices and whether his spending can last. These complaints from different people in the sports world show a pattern of doubt about Mayweather money statements.
Money made all day. You know, right here, a light million. Over there, counting up another million over there. Walk with me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take you into my life. So Andrew Jackson, of course, is on the 20.
I hate seeing this. Floyd Mayweather's place as one of the best fighters of his time is under more question than ever. Not only because of the level of opponents he fought or avoided, but because the man is slowly turning into an example of what happens when pride, careless spending, and legal problems begin to hurt more than just your wallet. It is no longer only about cash. It is about worth, importance, honesty, and lasting name. And that is what Mayweather is quietly losing right now, even if the news still follows his name. Money made all day.
Yeah, this has all been a very smart marketing play. I get that. Yeah. I mean, I went down to see your mate Conor McGregor fight Floyd Mayweather, and it was a fascinating thing to watch. Yeah. I never actually thought he could beat Floyd Mayweather, but he did great. But for a few rounds, he went toe-to-toe with him, and it was really interesting to watch.
He did really
and it was a massive success.
And it was not meant as an insult. It was a point of view. Tony knows what it is like to fight in a rough, tough time when champions did not pick easy names just to make their records look good, but instead went through real danger against great fighters in their best years. He did not see Floyd doing that. Instead, he saw someone who played the timing game, who waited until risky opponents were older, who profited from careful risks and advertising instead of pure danger. Julio Cesar Chavez, a beast in his prime, was conveniently skipped. Shane Mosley, Oscar De La Hoya Cotto, all of them fought Floyd past their peak years. Floyd built a perfect record, but guarded it like a fragile egg.
Some may make 10 or 20 million, but I'm doing exhibitions, and I'm making 20, 25 million, 100 million for exhibitions. So why would I come back and fight and get a guaranteed 35 million when I'm doing exhibitions and getting 100 million?
And when guys like Tony say this, it hits a sore spot because it is not envy. Tony Legacy does not need Mayweather approval. He fought tough fighters and beat them. It is not hate, it is boxing knowledge calling out the fake show era that Floyd helped create. The same era that now brings us TikTok fights, YouTuber events, and pay-per-view jokes. The problem now is not only about what Floyd did not do back then. It is about what he is still doing now and why. The steady stream of exhibition matches the awkward stage, events the wild stories like a possible fight with Rio Ferdinand. The whole thing smells of neediness dressed up in high-end clothes. These fights are supposedly just fun for Floyd, a man who says he is choosing to fight not needing to. But how many times does someone have to say he is rich before people start wondering if he is just hiding something?
Limited edition AP, all factory, 1.8 million right here. The $20 bills section. We like to call this the Andrew Jackson section, but I like to call it wallpaper. 200,000 in 20s. I heard in the song you can get the biggest Chanel bag in the store if you want it. What is the biggest Chanel?
Because that is the question many people are quietly asking. Is Floyd Mayweather still as rich as he claims to be? Or is the money just enough of a cover to keep a shaky house from falling? Joe Rogan did not hold back when he brought this up on his podcast. He pointed at Floyd's spending habits, his million-dollar watches, his need to keep up a billionaire image, and said it straight. The money has to keep coming in because the lifestyle is not slowing down. That kind of living does not pay for itself unless the income is steady. And that is why you see Floyd taking these low-risk, high-reward fights against unknown names. It is not about competition. It is about keeping things going. Like 50 said.
Aaron Mayweather 2. No money green on him. Change it up. Change it up. Change it up. That's what we do. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's what we did. I need everybody, all the fighters all around the world. MMA, boxers, follow this man right here. We get the job done. Money, man, and y'all know the rest.
This is a man living from one payment to the next. A man who had to ask the IRS to delay a $22 million tax bill after the Pacquiao fight. A man who had to fight off federal charges for secret crypto deals. A man who still has not fully paid Logan Paul for their exhibition match. All while still saying he makes $20 to $30 million for every unsanctioned training session against an online star.
When my children, all four of my children, are adults, and I told them, no more handouts, because I feel like I'm hurting my children just by, I give them money, they go shopping, they put gas in their car, they party, they come back, I need money, I give them money, I buy them houses, I buy them cars, told them, listen, if you guys go to school, or you work in one of my businesses, then you can branch off, get your...
There you go. There you go. That is what we did. I need everyone, all the fighters around the world, MMA boxers, follow this man right here. We are getting the job done. Money man, and you all know the rest. Because people who are truly sure of their wealth and name do not talk like that. Floyd does not just want to be rich. He wants to be seen as rich, unstoppably, impossibly rich. The problem is the more he runs after that image, the more fake it looks. The value is no longer in the dollar number. It is in how people see him. And more that image is breaking. The respect Floyd once had in the sport is fading. Not because he lost a fight, but because he is turning his name into a show. Real ones in the sport, guys like Tony, like Rogan, like even Canelo, now see through it. They know the difference between building a name and hiding behind it. The Mayweather brand used to stand for hard work and dedication.
One thing, me and my buddy got it clear.
We said as long as it's 10 or 20, no problem. Anything less, can't be less than 10, because then we're struggling for money.
I had to show Eddie some of the account. Eddie, hold on.
Imagine how much money Floyd Mayweather would have made if I was his promoter back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
Even Eddie Hearn could not help but take a small shot at Floyd, joking about how much more money Floyd would have made if he had been his promoter. Floyd laughed, but everyone knew what Hearn really meant. You have burned bridges. You have kept your circle tight, and now you are left with your own limited work, fighting unknown names, trying hard to show you are still that guy. And what about the fights themselves? These exhibitions, no matter how they are sold, are sad. Mayweather plays around, barely sweats toys with his opponent for a few rounds, and leaves with a check. No real test, no real opponent, no real risk. How many times can you sell that before even casual fans start to roll their eyes? It is not boxing anymore. It is keeping a brand alive. It is a man pretending he is still wanted when in truth he is doing the same old tricks in smaller places with lesser names.
Carry on and they do the exhibitions and all that kind of stuff. It just sort of diminishes the legacy a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
And that's what I feel like's happened with Mayweather.
Why do you think he does those things though? Do you think
for money?
I
don't think he's got the money he says. That's what I think.
You think he still needs the money?
I don't
after
think
all
he
these
needs
years?
the money. But you know when you got that lifestyle, right? So
every time he fights an online personality, he weakens the value of his legacy. Every time he enters a ring not for pride competition or true greatness but for attention and money, he hands his critics more reasons to talk. When people like Tony say he would have lost badly in the 90s, more people begin to agree. When Paul calls him out for not paying, more people pay attention. When fans start laughing at the idea of a Floyd versus Rio Ferdinand fight, the fake image begins to break.
Hey.
This is how the champ does it. Yo, straight off the.
Alright everyone, stay tuned for the latest in boxing news, highlights, events, and stories. Subscribe to and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Be sure to watch our other videos too. Until next time, take care and stay safe.